don't know if you answered this right, but how's this process going for you? And what have you met with some teams already?
Yeah, the process been going well. I met with 3 teams today. I had the Knicks, I had the Suns, and then I had the Bucks. It was very good.
Nice.
Sitting down, talking to teams about all different types of stuff, what I bring to the game, my upbringing, really just everything.
And do you have more meetings coming up?
Yeah, I have like 4 meetings tomorrow.
And what's going to go into your decision, Andre, as far as whether you'll stay in the draft or not?
I don't really look at it as a decision. It's more so just how I perform. I go out there and I perform to the level where people really want me, then I'm going to go. That's how I look at it. It's just all about the way that I perform and to the level that I perform. I'm looking to be a first-round pick, so I'm trying to perform as a first-round pick and earn that spot. So definitely just going out there, and it's all predicated on my performance.
Yeah. What do they say they like about your game, or what are they looking for from you?
Yeah, a few teams said that they just think that they can plug me in right away, especially if I can knock down that corner 3. That's something that a lot of teams are saying. Improve that corner 3. And then also just they believe that I bring a lot to the floor on the defensive end. Being able to guard multiple positions and just being able to be a disruptor, a guy that can do a lot of different things and add to the team. Also just the way that I can pass the ball as well, they definitely respect that. And, it's just great to sit down with teams and hear them say how they feel about my game and the different things that they like.
Do you feel you need a first-round guarantee to stay in, or are you not sure?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm just trying to perform like a first-round pick. That's all I'm focused on, is going out there and competing and playing to the best of my ability.
Hal, just a quick question about obviously last season at UConn. Just take me through what that was like. Obviously, you guys had a bit of a down stretch in January, but you guys came back and you were the best team in the country. What was that season like for you?
It was definitely a tough season. It was a tough path. We started off the season very well, 14-0, out of conference, stepped into the Big East Conference, very physical, and we had to learn to adjust, had to learn to get tougher, had to learn to be more gritty. And through those losses, we were able to learn a lot about ourselves and change a lot about ourselves. Once we got that grit and that hunger and that griminess on the defensive side of the ball, we were able to transform our team, and I think we peaked at the right time. And also, it's just guys playing, in my opinion. Even that loss to Marquette in the Big East tournament, that was a big motivator. Really just set us on a path to win that, because we had a plan to win three championships that year, and at that point we had only won a PK. So we knew that we were going for it all. We had to go for it all because we weren't going to settle for anything less. So. That great group of guys, great group of coaches, a lot of competitors, guys that are really bringing it at the highest level on the biggest stage. A lot of guys with a lot of confidence, and it's the greatest team I ever played on.
How big can that team be next year? I mean, they got Alex and Donovan coming back, maybe you, whatever, but what's their upside next year?
Every year you can be as good as you want. That's how I look at it. It's all about what you do in the locker room. It's all about what you do on the court, what you bring to the game. Being about the right stuff. I think they can do it again. It's just all about the intention of it. Going out there every single day and not being complacent because we did it already.
Yeah.
Going out there every day and practice and competing even harder because you did it, and now it's going to be 10 times harder to do it again. So really just sticking to the script, sticking to the identity, same thing that Coach is doing, and you understand that with a great leader like Coach Henry, and Coach Luke and Coach Kamani and Coach Moore, great coaching staff, they're going to continue to push you to strive for greatness. They're not going to accept anything less, especially after winning. So you listen to the coaches, you got great leaders, you got guys that follow the roles and really just try to be really good inside their roles and try not to step out of them, and you can be as good as you want.
What's Donovan what kind of steps is Donovan going to take next year?
He's going to take gigantic steps. He's a really dynamic player, somebody that's going to affect the game on both sides of the floor. Everybody's seen what he's able to do in short minutes this year, playing behind one of the best bigs in college basketball in Adama. So now he's stepping into that role, and he's a really, really dedicated guy. So I know he's going to be ready for the opportunity. A guy really puts the work in. A guy that's got a lot of heart and a lot of confidence in himself. One of my best friends, if not my best friend on the team. So I know what he's going to do, and he knows what he's going to do. He's definitely got it. He set out in his mind to go out there and compete again and prove himself. So I love that guy, and I wish the best for him.
Awesome.
Andre, Coach Rowley's putting together quite a non-conference schedule.
I heard about the Kansas game.
I'm excited for that as a Jayhawk myself.
You got Seattle. They're playing Gonzaga in Seattle. Obviously, tournament in New York. What will it take for you to be a participant in all this?
I don't know, man. It's all about just taking it day by day. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on going out in this combine and really competing, doing my best, put myself in the best position possible. And from there, the decision will be very clear whether I should stay or go.
Of the returning players, not named Donovan Whitney, who do you expect to make a big jump?
Alex
next-
Carabin,
Why?
because he's always going to make a jump. He's the hardest worker, a guy that's in the gym constantly, a guy that's about all the right stuff. Super high IQ. He's always gonna make a big jump, and that's my guy, my brother. I love you, AK. That's my dog forever.
And how has your life changed since winning the national championship?
It's definitely changed a lot. I think people are starting to recognize me more. People used to just kind of walk by me. I was kind of flow under the radar, but now it's definitely a lot more people talking to me, a lot more autographs, pictures, and stuff like that. It's definitely great to really feel that. But I think that's something that will always be surreal to me.
It's the hair, they all recognize.
Yeah, I gotta braid it back, but I think that might be the word. Thank you, man.
Are you intimidated? Do you get nervous when you go into those rooms? What's the feeling like?
I don't get nervous or intimidated. I think I just try to be 100% upfront with everybody. I think I'm definitely a unique kind of guy in terms of my perspective on the game of basketball and the way I approach it. So I feel like if those guys bring me in, then they understand that as well. So just have a mutual respect and understand that these guys are a lot of them are legends. You know what I mean? Guys that I could really look up to and learn a lot from. So I just try to go in there like a sponge, soak it all up, and then also just try to give them a perspective of how I look at basketball and the reason why I do the things I do. So it's definitely great to get to know them. I just try to look at them just like people and just get to know them, let them get to know me and see what's behind the surface.
You say you've got a unique perspective. How?
Just my style of play. I'm not a guy that is really focused on stats or anything like that. I'm more just trying to focus on winning the game. So that's definitely different. I mean, a lot of people value stats and stuff like that, and that stuff does matter. But for me, I'm in this process right now, and I average probably 5 points, 7 points, 3 points. You know what I mean? Like throughout my career. So not a lot of people that are averaging the kind of stats I am are in this position. I think that's because of the self-style play, and then also just my coaches being able to put me in the best positions to be successful.
These guys, they've been through their homework, right? So they know and watching the year, they know all of your stats and everything. So you probably have stuff they probably know what you need.
Yeah, exactly.
What are they trying to get out of you?
They're just trying to see what kind of person I am off the court, seeing what my morals are, seeing what makes me tick, just trying to get a better understanding of who I am in person, because you can watch all the basketball games you want, but you can't really get the intel of what somebody is really like until you sit down face to face with them. So I think that's definitely what they're looking for, and just trying to get to know me as a person. What makes me tick is just my love for the game, my life experiences. Basketball has always been my outlet. When I was young and I was going through something, basketball was always my outlet. So it's a lot of emotion and passion and a bunch of different things jumbled up into the reason why I play basketball. So every time I take that court, I just play with a different type of energy and a different kind of heart, just because the way I just associate basketball with like the way I live.
You interviewed players for your teams already?
Yeah. I had an interview with the Knicks, then I had an interview with the Suns and the Bucks this morning. Yeah. I had like 4 or 5 tomorrow. I haven't really checked the schedule completely, but I'm definitely looking forward to it.
What's it been like going through this process, obviously, with 2 of your teammates? Would you say that that's helped you at all, being able to go through this with Adama and Jordan?
Yeah, definitely. Just seeing those guys around, it makes me happy. You know what I mean? Being able to see my guys that I was with all year, and me and Adama been together 3 years now. Me and Hawk been together 2 years now. So those are my brothers, and we all know that. So to have those guys around, it makes you that much more confident. Just feeling their presence, and even today when I was out there on the court with Adama, and he's doing well. Like that made me feel great just to see him out there really performing at the highest level and showing what he can bring to the table. So it's awesome being around those guys. And I mean, I go back to the hotel room, definitely hit him up and we will hang out with him and just chop it up with him because, you know what I mean, Hawk is definitely out of here. So I'm not going to have too much more time with him. And, you know what I mean, I'm probably going to be out and Domin's probably going to be out. And so it's just a lot going on. And it's just it's a great experience to be around these guys and just have this experience.
Appreciate it.
Albany Academy, Coach Fuccio.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, I was over there. I know him.